Good morning, my awesome friends and followers of this YouTube channel, the number one in Woodbridge, Suffolk. And to the members, thank you for your continued efforts to support this channel on the direction of no bullshittery and transparency. Yes, it's wonderful, isn't it? Yeah. Well, it is Thursday the 9th of January, and there's a lot of shit going on in the country. I'll start off by saying my heart goes out to everyone that's been affected in the fires in California. It's shocking. Have you seen the state of that? It's absolutely shocking. Thousands upon thousands of homes completely destroyed. They've lost everything. Wow. The Beverly Hills Hotel are saying they are inundated. The whole place is filled with people staying. Well, do you know what, Beverly Hills Hotel? I hope you do the decent thing and reduce the prices because they've lost everything. I mean, the people who have everything that used to live around you would invest thousands a year to have your expensive meals and to stay there. So, you know, in times of hardship, I hope that you are doing the decent thing for people and not exploiting them. I just hope that. Talking about exploitation, and I don't mean my book, check this out. And I find this strange. The Labour Party in the UK, that are currently the government, have voted down to have an inquiry into grooming gangs. They voted against it. Well, and I will say this, that's because, in my opinion, and without prejudice, if there is an inquiry into grooming gangs in the UK, Keir Starmer will be guilty of ignoring it. Now, in my opinion, and without prejudice, I honestly believe that Labour Party will never investigate this because it's the individuals behind the grooming gangs that are propping up their party financially across the country. It's the individuals behind this type of thing that are propping up Labour councils throughout the UK. It's the individuals behind this type of thing that give donors to Labour Party. It's the individuals behind this that are controlling the Labour Party. The Labour Party is no longer a party for the people. It never has been. I'm not saying Tories is. Tories is a disgrace as well. Tories were always a party for the rich. Labour used to be a party for the people, but it changed. Because over the last 10, 11, whatever you want to years that Tory have been in government, Labour have actively been trying to lower the age, reduce IDs so people can vote. People coming across the country have been supported by Labour Party when they arrive on our shores. And in doing so, they then vote for Labour. Labour is a party that does not have British values. So you're never going to get justice. You're never going to get these evil people which exploit our children dealt with as long as it's that demographic that are propping up the government. Take it any way you want. I didn't say anything that we don't already know. I'm just highlighting an issue which is happening. Who is it that's propping up Keir Starmer? Is it Lord Aldi? Not saying he's guilty of anything. I'm just trying to point out that a certain demographic are the largest donors to the Labour Party. Why would they investigate it? The top of the police, Metropolitan Police and other police forces. Just saying. I'm just saying. The police have failed. The police have failed because the government have let them fail. And what do they do to get around this? They say, no, that's racist. That is racist. You can't accuse that man. That man that's just been found guilty of doing these acts to 12 kids. Don't say that about him. That's racist. But he's just been found guilty. Yeah, but it's racist. It's not racist. It's the truth. We need more truth bombs. Do you know what? Labour MPs are calling for Elon Musk to appear before members of Parliament. No, why should he? He's dropping truth bombs. Elon, keep going. Keep dropping the truth bombs. Keep dropping them. And the media, rather than go after special forces, go after the MPs that are complicit in letting this happen. Go after them. Go after them. I'm glad this has all been brought out now. And I do think Tommy Robinson should be released. I do believe he should be released. They locked him up because he was calling them out. That's my opinion. They locked him up because he was saying things that they didn't want to hear. Sad, isn't it? Well, anyway, listen. It is Thursday the 9th. And I'm going to say thank you to all of you who keep subscribing to my channel. At the start of this year, already, I've gained 1,000 of you, 1,000 new people in the community. So thank you very much. A little bit overwhelmed, but good. I'm glad you're coming here. I am. I cover all news. Yeah. There was a time there last year where I was in the news, being accused of many, many things. That's what they do. They go after you and they destroy your reputation if you're speaking out of line. They accuse you of many, many things if you don't toe the line. Yeah, there's no freedom anymore. There's no freedom. Yeah. Freedom of journalism, freedom of expression. Nah, doesn't exist. Doesn't exist if you say the wrong things, does it? Yeah. Oh, by the way, our Chancellor, because the markets are going down and down and down and down and people aren't shopping because of the price of things, yeah, our Chancellor has come up with a great idea. Rachel Reeves, Rachel Thieves. Wow, that's a better name. Rachel Thieves. Rachel Thieves has come up with a better name, a better idea. I may have to either do more cuts or raise taxes. No, Rachel. Rachel, no. It's because of all your shit you're doing. You're ruining the country. I mean, this Labour government have been the worst. Well, when I say the worst, people say, yes, but Trevor, you always get people in the comments go, it's been going on like this for about a decade, Trevor. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. But do you know what? Last year alone, in 2024, nearly 39,000 people arrived on our shores looking for asylum. Now, please go and do your own research, but see to house somebody and look after them for a complete year. It costs just over £40,000 per one person. So if you multiply £40,000 by 39,000 people, I think you'll find out that that's an extra, just last year alone, that's an extra 1.2 billion a year it's costing taxpayers to look after them. Now, if we didn't have to look after those fuckers, we wouldn't have to cut winter tax. We wouldn't have to cut many things, many services. So taxpayers that have paid in to this system are having their benefits and the things that they enjoy in their life taken away from them so we can find money for other things. Just look at the BBC. And talking about the BBC, that guy who rewrote the song, It'll Be Cold as Christmas, that guy that rewrote that song, believe it or not, was a BBC employee. He's been sacked now because they said, we can't keep you on because there seems to be a conflict of interest. No. How's there a conflict of interest when you won't release his song on your platforms? You want to screw over pensioners by getting them to pay BBC licenses, and he's trying to raise money for pensioners. If anything, you should be paying him higher wages because he's raising money for pensioners, and pensioners need money to pay for your shitty BBC TV license. Sad, isn't it? And here's other news. Ready? A crooked Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs employee who stole £200,000 to pay off her mortgage has been told that she can avoid jail if she sells her house. I mean, is there any crimes? Is there? Criminals are winning. Criminals are winning against ordinary people in the UK now. Criminals are winning against ordinary people. And you know what? You can never justify crime. But you know what? The old saying when I grew up, oh, crime doesn't pay, has now turned itself on its arse, hasn't it? It's crime does pay now, doesn't it? Of course it does. The police won't investigate shitty little things. The police won't investigate serious things as well, isn't it? Do what you need to do to survive. That's all I say. Do what you need to do to survive, and that's it. To hell with everyone else. The system is against good people for some reason. We've went too far. We've got the stage in the UK where people are marrying 12-year-olds and getting away with it because you know what? No, it's okay. It's okay in their society. Yes, but they've intervened. They've got themselves. It's shocking, isn't it? Well, where do you go from here, people? Where do you go from here? And by the way, it seems Netflix left the comments open on their trailer to With Love from Methane. They left that open intentionally to see the public reaction. And the public reaction was probably what they expected. And this is the year you're going to see, in my opinion, I have to say, you're going to see an announcement from Netflix probably before April to say that they've parted their ways with the Duke and Duchess of Sausages. We have parted our ways. Yeah, so there we go. Anyway, listen, before I go, I'm going to say this. Thank you to all of you who have bought my books over the Christmas, the festive holidays. That's Exploitation. So those that bought that book, thank you. And those that bought that book, I do appreciate it. I would appreciate it even more if you were to leave your reviews on Amazon so I can read them and see what you thought of them. I do appreciate it. And yeah, stay tuned. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe. And don't go watching certain bullshitters that put out fake stories. You can tell if they're fake. If it sounds fake and it smells fake, it's fake. You don't need to send me an email about it. Trevor, such and such said she spoke to Zara Phillips. No, she didn't speak to Zara. Such and such says that he has a friend that works in the kitchen at Buckingham Palace. No, it's a lie. Think before sending me an email. If it sounds shit and it smells like shit, don't send it. Have a wonderful day, people, and stay safe.